Okay, let's try this again. Okay. So if you're looking at this video, you found advanced Tinkercad techniques. Uh, you'll click on image converter, and that will open up the image to SVG converter. Have that open. You also want to have Tinkercad open. And since my last video didn't record properly, I'm going to do it all over again. So, technical difficulties all day today. But anyway, we figure them out. We make them happen. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find an image. So I found this Hyrule shield. I've used this before. I've made the Hyrule shield before. I'm really just duplicating something I've done in the past, but that's okay. You can pick anything you want as long as it's school appropriate. Nike symbol, logos, maybe your favorite rapper. I've had, every kid doing something different. But it has to be black and white. Okay, that is the trick. It cannot be like this Hyrule shield, any of these colors. That's not going to work out. Okay, it needs the contrast between black and white to work. So I use this black and white image, and you're making shapes. You're making more robust shapes, so you can combine different shapes to create the thing that you're trying to make. I have a lot of kids sometimes who want to do Dragon Ball Z. You would find black and white of Goku or Vegeta's hair. That'll work, and then you can import that in. But like I said, it depends on what you want to do. So save your image. Okay, so you're going to save it as, there it is. I already saved it previously, but you save it. Then you go to the image converter. You choose the file. There it is. Open it. You're going to click Start Conversion. It will convert. Now, let's wait for it. Usually, it will automatically download once it has converted. The SVG will immediately download. Okay. As we're sitting here waiting, as you can see, it doesn't do it all the time right away, so you might have to wait. There you go. So it's done. Now, it didn't automatically download. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If you don't see it down here in the bottom left-hand corner, you click the download. There it is. It came up. Now I'll go back to Tinkercad. I will hit import, choose my file. There's my Highland Shield. Hit open, import that. And this might take a minute because it is big. As you can see, it's very big. Okay, huge. It will always be big. So this was 935 by 778. That's a good question. Let's find out right now what the. Now it's not showing me the numbers. It was showing me the numbers. Anyway, there it is. I'm going to try and grab those numbers. I guess I can't. Anyway, if those numbers, you need to bring it down. So when you're importing your thing, you might get a message that says it's too big. It's got to be under 1,000 or something like that. Just make the lowest number 900. Okay. So there's my shield. Now it's fitting in the work plane. Here's the trick. I want my shield to be filled in, right? Because if you look at the way it is now, this part here and then these parts that print, they'll just be separate and it'll come apart on the build plate. So I don't really want that. I want it to be one big thing. So I'm going to fill it in, and I'm going to use a heart because the heart's kind of the shape of a shield. So we center the heart, move the heart over to all the corners of the shield, and make sure that it's not going through my corners here, but still filling everything in. That looks good. And then you want to turn it this way so you can bring it down just a little bit. So you see the inside is still showing the design, but it is flat on the back and it's all filled in. It's going to be a solid thing. So then last, I got to do the top part. So just use this hexagon. Same thing, fill it out. So that way it's filled in. Rotate it. Bring it down so it's showing. And then you look at it and make sure that it is filled in the way you want. It looks pretty good there. Getting what I want, very good. I select it, I hit group, and now it will make it one piece. There it is, and it's ready for print. My shield is done. So I've now made a more robust shape, a little bit cooler of a thing. This is how you create the things that you want to create beyond your basic shapes of a cone or a pyramid or a cube. And that is it for today. Happy 3D printing.